Hello Year 6, my name is Mrs North and I'm Head of English here at John Hanson. I thought while I was in school today I would do a video for you so you could see the English corridor and some of the books that we'll be doing together next year, school year. So, IT is not a strength, bear with me. This is my room, so this is M12. All the rooms look very similar, we all have similar displays and keywords. And we have our history and English timeline at the top, which is really helpful because obviously so many of our texts, we talk about historical context, what was happening at the time as well. I'm taking you now into the English corridor. Here we are. Hopefully none of you are terribly travel sick. So we're quite a big department and there's 9 of us really. Some of us are part-time, but we have quite a few classrooms, all very similar. And I'm about to show you to my favourite room, which it's full of all of our books that we'll be doing with you. So when we start in September, we're going to do a Heroes unit. So it's looking at heroes across time and how they're presented in literature. So that'll be the first thing that you guys do. And then we're going to use that as inspiration for our writing unit after half term. So we have a reading term, then a writing term, reading term, writing term. So let's show you this. You see all these fabulous books. So this is my favourite room. It smells amazing of, oh, don't look at the mess, bit of a mess up. Don't look at that bit. Smells fabulous of that lovely book smell. And we've got even more coming actually. I'll be quite excited to get those in. So what you guys will be looking at this year is you've got some more Pergo reading to do. Now, don't panic if you've done that and think, oh God, that's boring, I've done that in Year 6. Don't panic because we've got a whole different range. We've got Private Peaceful, we've got Listen to the Moon, this one's fabulous. It's quite a beast, but I've loved reading this one. We've got all sorts of different texts. So we challenge you with classics. We've got groups of writers. We also have, where would that be? We have got all this. This is our January Carl Nova poetry, performance poetry. This is really, really good. So we do lots of performance poetry work. And then we also this year, now you'll be doing lots of different reading as well, lots of extra reading, but the proper units of work where we teach you, don't panic, Romeo and Juliet. So I know most students, no matter the age, oh gosh, Shakespeare, it is brilliant. We have such a fun time teaching you that. So we'll start with heroes, mythology, and coming all the way up to modern times, and do some writing. Then we're looking at some poetry, and then we'll end the year on a play. So we'll end on Romeo and Juliet. And around that, we do lots and lots of writing. Now, along with our set texts, we also have enrichment texts where you guys will read at home and sometimes in class as well. So just vocabulary building, really, reading, just to explore as many worlds as you can. Now, the good thing about that is, let me turn the light off, save electricity. The good thing about that is as well that we've really invested lots of money because we know how important reading is, and we really wanted to embrace it as much as we could. Now we've got a brilliant library here and you guys can take up loads of books from the library as well, but what we wanted to do as a team was have our own little class libraries as well, and so we've all got those. Mine's a little bit sparse at the moment because I've taken lots of them home to read under lockdown. If I show you some of them, so we've got all sorts. Now it's fabulous because we've got Mrs Jones in the faculty who is doing her masters in children's literature. So she has lots of great ideas for us, and we've used her ideas to buy lots of these new books. So we've got Cressida Cowell, Hilary Mackay. This one's really good. We've got some of the classics in there. We've got this one. This one I've just finished, Bright Storm, and I'm about to read the second one. So we've got those. We're sort of building a series of books. This one, maybe Year 8. That's a zombie book, but really good, but a little bit scary. So we've got our class libraries and we're building them all the time as well. And you can borrow books from us as well as from the library. And so what we're really trying to do, obviously, is to get you guys to read as much as possible. If you're not a big reader, don't panic. We've got lots of things we can do to help you. So we are really looking forward to seeing you and starting with you in September and starting the Heroes unit. And we hope you're all well. We look forward to seeing you when we can.